Good morning everyone. So today's run is going to be an aerobic endurance run. It's going to be in RPE 4 to 5, so it's really important to stay in conversational pace, so you should be easily able to speak with your friend if you're going out running with someone, and it should be feeling like a pace that you could maintain for a very long time. For someone who's a beginner, you might want to start off doing like half an hour at this pace. Someone who's more advanced, who's trying to train for towards a 100-mile race or big ultra, you want to stay on your feet for longer periods of time. So getting used to that time on feet, those 3 to 5 hour long runs are really useful, particularly if you're kind of mimicking the terrain. So you're getting in that ascent and you're getting in that technical ground where you can practice using your poles, practice your nutritional strategies, and really it should be a staple of anyone's endurance running program, that these long distance aerobic threshold runs at about 65 to 75% of max heart rate are a real kind of big part of your program. So I'm going to set off shortly and I'll speak to you during the route. So see you later.
I'm running up this hill now. One of the key aspects of doing this sort of run is you should be able to really maintain a conversation. So don't want to be pushing too hard on the hills, really need to be measuring your effort. So that RPE scale of 4 to 5 is a really use marker. I prefer that for measuring myself rather than heart rate, because there's lots of variables that can affect heart rate and make it not an efficient measure. So really try and stay within those zones. Don't push too hard and ensure that you're working aerobically. One of the things you can do with these kind of runs is really try and add in that elevation. If you're doing an event, it's 100 miler with 10,000 meters of ascent, you really want to be trying to get as close to that ascent per mile as you're going to face on event day. Also look at slopes that you might approach during that kind of event, and try and find equivalent slopes in your nearby vicinity, and then really practice on those slopes. Specificity is always key to improving or performing in any event that you enter, and definitely something that I'd recommend. So this is a great opportunity, this sort of type of training, to work on all these kind of things. As you can see, the visibility is not great today. I am going over there towards Kinder Scout, not quite on Kinder Scout. I'll go to Southhead I think today, cut it short a little bit, but yeah, temperature's a bit chilly. Very good.
Okay everyone, so I'm at the summit of South Head. So as you can see, it's very windy. It's actually snowing lightly now. When I set off it was about 1 degree. So I think it's well, certainly minus temperatures up here, especially with the wind chill. So I've been keeping up that conversational pace. As you can see from some of the other footage, I've been going up some hills, so it's great climbing practice. Also, one of the things that you can do with this type of training is practice your descending, so you're really building up that strength and endurance in your legs that you're going to need for those hill climbs, mountain climbs, and those descents, which often kill people's quads. So as I say, specificity is key, and if you can do this sort of training often, particularly building up towards a big endurance race, it's going to really help you in terms of having that higher aerobic threshold. So I'm going to crack on because it's freezing up here, and I'll speak to you again soon. As I said, it's excellent practice to work on your descending. So this is quite a steep slope, a little bit muddy, a little bit kind of rocky, mainly kind of grassy, kind of arable slope, but with these rocky steps which are quite useful. So it really sort of builds in that ability to kind of withstand those long descents by actually practicing them as often as possible. So yeah, great practice. And this is a kind of favourite local run of mine, and I often come up this slope as well because it's a long hill climb. So if I'm practicing those kind of endurance hill climbs, it's useful too. Okay, I'm back. So I have been running for about 2.5 hours. I've been maintaining that RPE 4 to 5 intensity, so able to maintain a conversation, no laboured breathing, able to kind of feel like I could maintain that pace for a long time, which is really what you need to be doing, especially on an ultra or any kind of endurance event really. And as I said, it's a staple session that you really need to be integrating into your training. At least one long run per week, but doing other runs at low intensity to build that aerobic threshold. And if you can increase that, then you're going to be able to perform better and be more efficient in terms of using energy when you're doing an endurance event. So I'll be documenting more and more of these sessions over the coming weeks and months, especially on my build up to UTS 100, Lakeland 100, and also the marathon events that I'm entering. And yeah, so follow my channel, Peach Ultra Running, and also if you could check out my website www.peachultrarunning.com for any advice with coaching, or if you want some guidance and you're coming to visit the Peak District. So thank you very much, hope you enjoy the video and have a good day.